Popular items in the last couple of weeks here on QVC for many reasons. Like right now, just checked, certain states, there are over 20,000 power outages. Places like Texas, Louisiana, out west. Guess what? That power outage happens not if, but when it happens. You're going to be protected and connected with the Ecoflow. The Ecoflow Delta 3 is here. Just to set this up, this has been on QVC as a Today's Special Value recently. It rocked. You loved it. You fell in love with it because the regular QVC price on this is $1,769. Now, it's no longer Today's Special Value price, but here's the great news, the extraordinary news. It's still under $1,000. And with the solar option, that's literally $800 savings by picking it up right now. $800 savings by picking it up. Not 80, but 800. So I'm going to go through the story. 9,000 have been spoken for, and we can take phone calls on QVC2 as well. So we may take some phone calls in just a little bit. But let me set up what's going on. It's here now, so use the phone number 800-500-7590 when I shop on QVC2. Here is why you're getting this. You're getting the Ecoflow. This is the Delta 3. The Delta 2, bigger, heavier, and you would think it does more things. No, it doesn't. 99% of the stuff in your home, like things that are hot, like a coffee maker, a hair dryer, and about a million other things, 99% of what you can put in your household is now going to be plugged in to one of a myriad of outlets, both USB, traditional outlets, USB-C, you name it. You can plug in even larger appliance outlets and larger appliance prongs. You're getting the Delta 3 at a price you can only get at QVC. But wait, there's more. This also comes with a much sought after, much loved, and much appreciated, the trolley. Doesn't seem like a big thing? It is, because now you can take that trolley and put the Delta 3 in the trolley and take it wherever you want. You do not need to bring this outside. It's not a gas generator. And to make it even better, you can plug things in while it's on the trolley. So free shipping and handling on the trolley, free shipping and handling on the Delta 3. Now, I'll tell you, I believe this is like breaking news, right, Mr. Producer, that a short time ago, we were sold out of the solar panel option. More just arrived. We're live. This is live. This is not an infomercial, not on tape, not something online. We're live and just arrived. We were able to procure more of the solar panels. So they're just in. To put it into perspective, if you were to not be able to get the solar panel and just get this story for $859, it would be worth it. Big time. Because of the big savings, not $13.19, but $859. But if you were to go later and get the solar panels, these state-of-the-art, top-of-the-line solar panels, they're $450. Right now, they're not $450. They're $110 more, and that's it. $110 more, and that's it. We broke that up in the easy payment plan as well. 5 easy payments. I will tell you this, that over the next hour, 800-500-7590, about 10 to 1 of the orders will be with the solar panel. It happens every single time. I've presented this about 10 times now in the last few days, and people love, love, love the solar panel. Why? Couple of reasons. You can put these outside. You can then plug them into the solar panel into your Ecoflow. Really simple to do that. And when you do, you are doing what's called pass-through charging. In other words, you're charging your phone while you're using your phone. Oh, I'll show you how difficult that is. Orange outlet, orange plug. You just plugged in your brilliant, wonderful solar panels. So they're here now, and you can do the pass-through charging and even add other solar panels to it to have more pass-through charging to have it done even faster. So solar panel, free shipping. Trolley, free shipping. Delta 3, free shipping. All this hour, not only me here in Chester County, Pennsylvania, but we're going to Melissa Dawson, who's joining us via Skype right now. How you doing there, Melissa?
Hey, I'm good. I'm so excited that we got more solar panels then. I just learned about that as we saw them because, yeah, we were sold out the last few days.
You thought we were sold out?
Solar panels in stock.
So even the guests did not know. That's true. We got them. We're good to go. So you can get them now.
I'm so glad that we got more in.
But a very limited number of the solar panels that we were able to bring in. So you've got them now if you want to pick it up. So I kind of set this up my way my point of view. How would you set up the Ecoflow Delta 3 story?
Yeah, so so many people are still like, what is this? So basically, this is backup electricity in a box. There's no gas, there's no fumes, there's no cranks, there's no maintenance. Up until now, you either had to get a whole home generator or you had to get a gas generator. So this is just simple, straightforward. You plug it into the wall when you get it home. It stores a charge for a year. And when you need to use it, all you do is just simply break it out, turn it on, and start plugging in items. This is a customer top rated brand here at QVC. Rick, I've been selling electronics for 24 years. I've never sold an electronic that's customer top rated, but that just goes to show you how easy this is to use. It even comes with a 5-year warranty coming included, and we're talking big power. I don't want the price and the size to fool you. This will do something like a full size refrigerator for 28 hours. It would do a CPAP machine for 23 hours. It would do a big screen television for 17 hours. So this is something that's going to get you probably through 1 to 3 days in a power outage, just kind of depending how you use your Delta. But this is now your backup electricity, where now you're still like thriving in a power outage, because this is going to support 99% of everything in your home. And we're talking coffee makers, air fryers, microwave ovens, hair dryers, curling irons. Could even do a portable air conditioner, your fan, a space heater, a heating blanket. So you can kind of see, just you think about all those rooms in your house and all the appliances that we use, the Delta 3 supports them all. So that's why people are in love with this machine. It's our latest technology. And the solar panels are also our brand new latest technology as well, where they're going to recharge your Delta even faster than our solar panels of the past.
Yeah, you're taking a look on your screen right now at all the things, a few of the things that it'll charge up and continue to charge. So that's on your screen right now. But you can also realize that all of those times, like the blender, the refrigerator, the electric kettle, the induction cooker, the coffee maker, the microwave, right? That those get a lot longer. Those times get a lot longer if you have it plugged into the solar panel. Just like your phone would last a lot longer in terms of its battery life if it was plugged into your charger. So that's the analogy, if you will, of having that solar panel charging while you're using it. But the other thing that's really important is people are shopping right now and making their choice on without the solar panel or with the solar panel, is that you showed that big refrigerator and that big freezer, right? Which is fantastic that it does that. But if you are looking at the size, I love what you said, don't let the size fool you, because if you're saying, look, it's too small to do the bigger jobs, and the bigger jobs is not necessarily the refrigerator freezer. The bigger job is the heating element, the coffee maker and the hair dryer, which might seem counterintuitive. Could you clarify why that surge of energy takes more with heat?
Yeah, so probably the things we hear about the most from our customers that they really appreciate is, first of all, the coffee maker, because so many other portable power stations, you get them home and they can't do, especially like things that do that single cup of coffee where it needs to heat up that water super quickly. These require about 1,800 watts of power. The beauty with the Delta 3, you can go up to 2,200 watts of power. Hair dryers, the same thing. This is probably one of the most powerful things in our home. And women, we kind of know that. Every woman in America has blown out her fuse box in her house because these are so powerful. So even with this, you can run a full-size hair dryer on high with that Delta 3. So we just love all that it does. I just actually made myself a fresh cup of coffee with my Nespresso. So whether you have the Nespresso, the Keurig, and then, our ovens aren't working, when the power goes out, right? They're hardwired into the wall. But things like your microwave ovens, your air fryers, your toasters, your blenders, your crock pots, you can do your Instapot. You can do all of that with the Delta 3. So you're now cooking, you're still watching TV. And probably the other biggest thing, Rick, that people really appreciate when the power goes out is not only saving all that very expensive food in their fridge, but getting back online, right? Because now our phones, our tablets, our computers, our gaming systems, so many, of our home security is all connected to our Wi-Fi. All your router needs is power, and now your internet is back up and running. So everybody's back online. You can still be working from home. You're still connected. You're going to be getting the weather updates. You now can still be streaming TV. Your router just needs power, and you are back up and running on the move. So this just really keeps your whole house going. And then we think, Rick, about like system appliances, right? We think about sump pumps, dehumidifiers, chest freezers, right? Like those things around our home that like they've got to keep running or you're going to have home problems, right? Like flooded basements or, humidity. So this works with all of those too. This is actually my basement. I have an Ecoflow dedicated to the basement for my sump pump, dehumidifier, and for my chest freezer. Oh, and there you're seeing the pass-through charging. So what you were talking about, Rick, you can actually have your solar panels outside and actually be charging as you're using your Ecoflow. So now as you're using it, you're also getting refilled at the exact same time.
E327-958 is the item number. E327-958. 800-500-7590 is the phone number. Call. I just called the other day. By the way, I called the number, and I got the Energizer solar lights. You know what I do? You want to hear a trick, everybody who's watching right now? Here's what I do. I call the phone number, and then I hit 0, beep, and then I hit 0 again, beep. You know what that does? Gets you right through to customer service. And you can talk to customer service and ask them any questions right now. Can I use Easy Pay? Yes. Can I put it on long-term financing on my Q card? Yes. When will I get it? We'll let you know all that and more. And we'll let you know what you're getting and what those choices are. And here are the choices. You get the Delta 3. This will do everything the Delta 2 does in a smaller footprint and also a lighter footprint. Not to mention, it now comes with the trolley. And the trolley is so important because you can now take that trolley and look at this, is one finger. So that's like 44 pounds, but it's all on the ground and it's on wheels. So now I'm just cruising this thing on. It's like a suitcase. It's like a rolling suitcase through the airport. Really simple to pull, really simple to maneuver. You can also hook things up while it's on the trolley. While it's hooked up on the trolley, it's great. And then your choice is with the solar panel or without the solar panel. Right now, 99% of you, again, are getting the solar panel option. It folds up to that guy right there. There's a case for it. So it can go in your closet. It can go underneath the bed. It can go anywhere you want it to. And when you open this up, now the sun is collecting, the light rays of the sun collecting onto the solar panel and then going right through when you want it to, right through and hooking up orange to orange, just like that. Here's what it's not. It's not a gas generator. And anybody who's tried a gas generator, first of all, the choices right now are remarkable. Let's start with the gas generator. I had a grounding pole that I had to put into the ground in the backyard, couldn't put it in the garage, have a big tank like you use for your grill, propane tank, pull it to start it, like a pull start, like you start a lawnmower, and it went, and it's loud and all the neighbors hear it, right? Everybody knows when the power's out of your house, right? Because you start that thing up. Second, you can get whole home generator systems, 10 grand. And Melissa, last time we worked together, you talked about the solar panel whole home things, so like on the roof of the house. Now we're talking $20,000, which are great, no problem. But what happens if you move? That stays with the house, right, Melissa?
That's right. And it's not penny for penny, right? You're not getting those dollars back in terms of the investment that you made. So with this, what we're finding is people love Ecoflow because it's portable, it's affordable. And what we're really hearing from callers is they're really investing in getting one for every level of their home, which makes total sense. That's the setup I have in my house. I have a 3-level home, right? So I have one for the bedrooms on the top floor. So you're able to actually get ready for bed at night. You're able to, kind of use your tablets, your TVs, everything as you're, going to sleep. If you have a CPAP machine, you're going to be able to use that at nighttime as well.
Yeah.
And we kind of think about our main levels. We think about, cooking and watching movies and getting back online with the internet and just kind of, entertainment. And then kind of the basement, we think about, again, those, do you have a sump pump in your basement? Are you like me? Do you have a deep freezer down there or a second refrigerator? Do you have a dehumidifier, right? So it is kind of convenience now because a lot of our Ecoflow customers have gotten the Ecoflow, experienced the power outage, realized, wow, that was amazing. But now, for convenience, it really would be nice to have one for every level of the home so that maybe you're not switching things around so often.
Yeah, and by the way, when we did that, when we were on the other day, we had callers who were getting their second and their third. And they were asking, we were like, okay, are they going to know how to hook it up? And they were asking questions like, can I hook up 2 solar panels at the same time? Like, whoa.
Yes.
The answer was yes, you can. And there you see that X-Boost technology, larger appliances, you're good to go. As you're taking a look at this, look at the easy payment. Everybody who's watching right now, $172 or $194. How about just food in your freezer alone? Your Rastelli steaks, your Egg Harbor salmon, Maybe you've got some lobster, some Maine greenhead lobster there in the freezer. That could be $200 worth of lobster. So there's an easy payment. The sump pump backs up and you've got water all in your basement. It's probably a lot more than $194.